So this is one of them tribute videos. Not a shout out. Made a previous video explaining why we don't do shout outs. But we do tributes. So this tribute's for one of our favorite moto vloggers. This fella rides a dual sport all around Colorado. Goes some really nice places and really made my winter last winter a much better winter. Literally improved my quality of life by shooting some really awesome places so I could have something to hold me over while I was waiting for snow to melt off. Anyways, I ain't gonna say his name, but he rides a dual sport in Colorado. Y'all can figure it out. We'll just call him Connecticut Dual Sport for now. Or CDS for short. CDS, if you ever watch this, just so you know, one of your first few videos, you came down to this spot right here. And it's the Kingston Peak area. There wasn't nearly as much snow then as there is now. And you sent your awesome wife to scout ahead, and she said there's nothing worth seeing back there. Then y'all turned around from right here and went back. And when I saw that video, I was like, oh man, they should have kept going. Because I know CDS likes old buildings, and there's an old building back there, sort of. So CDS, I'm going to start from where you stopped, and I'm going to show you some cool things that you might like seeing next time you come out here. So first, I gotta navigate through a bunch of snow. I know normally Ned edits out the parts of the video where I'm not actually talking, so it's not just me riding. But since this is a CDS tribute video, we'll do a little bit less of that. Alright, Connecticut Dual Sport, trust me, it's not going to be that hard to get through there in a few weeks. You get right here, and up there's what you're missing. This is an old cabin ruin from the old mining times. Really all that's left is the roof, but man, this thing's over 100 years old. People chilling. Turn around so you can get another look at it. Anyways, that's not the coolest thing back here, but that's the closest thing that you didn't see. It's really just like maybe 200 yards from where you stopped. So CDS, what you need to be asking yourself is, why did your wife, knowing how much you like them old buildings, come over here, see that, and then not tell you about it? Well, the world may never know. I was thinking about it at the time, and I was thinking, well, it could be that she just saw that and thought it was junk and didn't realize what it was. The only reason I know what it is because it's on several maps as a landmark. Another reason is maybe she was tired at the time and just wanted to go home and knew that you would geek out on that if she told you about it. Another reason is it could just be that women are hardwired to make sure that men's lives are one disappointment after another. I often wonder this about Mrs. Hermit. If you need more evidence of that, there's a story in the Bible about a serpent and an apple. So I think that's been happening for a while. But Stace seems like an awesome chick, so we'll just give her the benefit of the doubt. At any rate, you should come back out here and see some more cool stuff. And I'll shoot some more video in this tribute, show you a little bit more what you're missing that I think you might be interested in. So Mr. CDS, if you do go past them cabin ruins at the bottom of Kingston Peak and continue on to the Central City area, it's a little bit gnarly there for the first mile or two, but then it turns into this stuff, which is kind of nice. You can also start from the central city area and make your way over to those cabin ruins and either turn around there or continue on to Kingston Peak. But over here in this part, it's where they got some more cool buildings. You can get there entirely on dirt if you want, or you can cheat and bust out some pavement riding. Or you can just not ride out here at all, because I'm about to shoot those videos for you so you know what you're missing. I don't know what that is. So Mr. CDS, here's one of the ghost towns out in the area. Left over from the gold rush times. Over here's all the mining areas. Former mining areas, I should say. And here's your whole ghost town full of old buildings. That one's pretty cool. Let's see if there's a date on the top of it. 1879. There's your city hall and your fire department. Oh, it looks like an old chimney stack right there. There you go, Mr. CDS. There's another one. That's an old school building, from what I understand. And coming up here, right there, those are the tops of some buildings in a ghost town. I'll be there in just a second. There's some old buildings from the mining times. Here's Main Street. There's a satellite dish in the middle of the ghost town. Creepy. You see that building? What's it got on it? 1895. There's another building up here that caught on fire, got burnt out. Yep, right there. I think that used to be a church. Get you another look at this one. So it looks like the back of it's newer than the front of it. The back cinder blocks and the front is old styled brick. Keep out. I don't know why you'd want to go in. Now, if I remember right, I think down this road here there's some mining artifacts. They're constantly cleaning this area out, so you never know what's going to still be here. Yep. There's some old mines. You gotta be careful when you're tooling around back here though, because sometimes you go up one of them hills there and there's a 200-foot hole on the other side. Not to mention exposure to that yellow dirt can't be that healthy, right? Oh, there's an old mine. Another old mine. Here's an old house of some sort. Old mine. Now let's still got some of the equipment up there. Some iron wheels and some cogs. Coming up here is the crown jewel of mining artifacts. There it is right there, you see it? I know it doesn't look so cool in the wide angle lens, but that is an old stamp mill. It's like mostly intact. There's basically a big mine right behind it, and they'd pull the gold out of there and dump it right into the stamp mill, and they'd hammer it down and put the ore in the buckets and it'd be ready for sale. Try to get a better picture of it for you. So these fences used to not be here. So I've actually driven all the way up to that thing. Stuck my head inside. It kind of sways and creaks with the wind. It's a little bit scary. Anyways, Mr. CDS, I hope you dug all that. And hope you feel appreciated, at least by me and Ned. Hope you continue to motovlog, because you really dig your stuff. And it makes the winters shorter. Take care, man. Over and out.